So guys, today we are going to discuss about the traffic engineering. So we all know the importance of traffic engineering in our daily life. So this is the PPT. With the help of this PPT, I am going to elaborate some important definitions along with some examples which will help you to understand the basic fundamental of traffic engineering. So in general, if you want to know that what is traffic engineering, then it is very clear for a civil engineer if we say that the traffic engineering deals with the application of scientific principles along with some tools and techniques to find for safe, rapid, convenient traffic movement of people and goods. And what is the objective of this traffic engineering? The basic objective of traffic engineering is to achieve efficient, free, and rapid flow of traffic with least number of accidents. And we all know that after leaving our home to our destination, if the traffic streams are not so much smooth, then it will be very much hazardous or hectic for us and it will hamper our daily life. So as an engineer, we can design a very efficient traffic engineering if we understand that what is the fundamental phenomena of traffic engineering. Now come to the next slide. Study of traffic engineering means which portion may we cover in this syllabus. First of all, traffic characteristics. B. Traffic studies and analysis. C. Traffic operational control and regulation. D. Planning and analysis. E. Geometric design. And F. Administration and management. Now come to the first point, that is traffic characteristics. Mainly, when we are discussing about the traffic characteristics, then it is very common that there are mainly two terms. That first one is road user characteristics and the second one is vehicular characteristics. And mainly who are road user? We are the road user because every day we use the road. So we are the road user. So there are some particular characteristics of road user which influence the traffic stream. And at the same time, vehicular characteristics. By vehicular characteristics, we can say that the dimension and the braking system, acceleration, these all are under vehicular characteristics. Now I am going to discuss elaborately what is under road user characteristics. Mainly road user characteristics broadly classified that the physical characteristics of a human being, mental characteristics of a human being, psychological characteristics of a human being, and at last environmental characteristics. Physical characteristics means that a man with some problem physically. That means vision, hearing, sense, and reaction to traffic. Suppose a man who is less able to hear the sound clearly, then it will hamper our traffic signal. How? Suppose I am moving on a car. In front of my car, a old man with a less hearing ability comes in front of my car. Then I blow the horn, but the old man is not clearly getting the sound. So I have to stop or I have to reduce my speed level. So this is the example of physical characteristics. Mental characteristics, knowledge, skill, intelligence, experience and literacy. Suppose a pedestrian don't know when he has to cross the road. When he has to cross the road, then it will be difficult for himself and at the same time other vehicles also. Now come to the point that is psychological character. Psychological characteristics means emotions such as fear, anger, anxiety, and environmental factors mainly deal with the traffic stream conditions, atmospheric conditions, facilities to the traffic, locality. Okay. Now come to the vehicular characteristics. Already I have told that what points mainly deal with vehicular characteristics. First one is static characteristic, that is dimensions of vehicle, that is length, width, and the height. How mainly a truck is moving through a narrow road, then it will hamper the total traffic stream of that particular road. But if a small car or some other modes which are less length or less width, then it will be very easy to pass that vehicle to that particular road. Okay. Now come to the next point, that is dynamic characteristics. Dynamic characteristics when we deal with speed, acceleration, power, and braking characteristics. That means these all abilities are mainly dealing with the individual vehicle. Suppose a costly car. So when a car is standing in front of a red signal, after open of the red signal or when the signal is showing the green signal, the costly car will cover a maximum distance when a less costly car will cover a very short distance due to acceleration power. So these all characteristics very much influencing for our traffic characteristics. Okay. Now come to the traffic study. It involves analyzing the traffic characteristics for road design, safe, efficient movement for traffic and traffic control. These are classified as follows. That is speed studies, origin and destination studies, traffic flow characteristics, traffic volume and capacity study, parking study, and accident study. Mainly in this semester, your syllabus covers these 5 topics. Okay, if we cover these 5 topics, if we get prepare these 5 topics very well, then it is very easy for us to give all the answers very precisely and very well. Now come to the next topic, that is speed study. Mainly we all know the definition of speed, that is the rate of travel expressed in kilometers per hour. That means when a distance we cover in a particular time, if we divide that particular distance by the time taken, we will get the value of speed and it is expressed in kilometers per hour. That means length by time. It is very easy. Now, what speed? What is spot speed? Spot speed is the instantaneous speed of a vehicle at any specified location or section. Okay, and basically the spot speed mainly expressed in two terms. If we don't understand in these two terms, then it will be very tough for us to understand spot speed. First one is space mean speed and second one is time mean speed. We all know sometimes we face some problem that if we cross the speed limit on a particular stretch of road, then a sudden alert we receive from the administration, and this is due to what? Now, what is specimen speed? Because already I told you that if we don't understand this specimen speed or time mean speed, it will be very difficult for us to understand the what. Mainly, specimen speed represents the average speed of vehicles in a certain road length at any time. Okay, so now come to a diagram, and it will be very easy for you to understand the specimen speed. Okay, now this is the specimen. So this is the particular stretch of a road. This is the total road. Okay, the road is continuous, but we select a particular section. Suppose the section is from here to here. Now we are seeing that five cars are passing through this section. Now how do we find the specimen speed? Basically, we have to choose a particular stretch of time. Okay, then we have to count the total time taken of individual vehicles. That means suppose B enters in this section, and after leaving the section total B take the time as T1. Then come to C. C takes time suppose T2 to cover the distance from here to there. Now vehicle B takes the time from here to there as T3. Now vehicle E take time as T4 and vehicle F as T5. But we are not bothered with this vehicle because we only considered this particular section of the road. Now, from the formula, we can say that Ds equals to 3.6 is nothing unless are terms which just convert to meter and second. Okay, kilometer to meter and minutes to second. Okay, 3.6 into D into A. D is basically the length of the road which is considered in our calculation. And A is number of individual vehicle observations. Suppose if you say total 5 number of vehicle in your observations, then you have to put the value of N is 5. Now T1, Ti means observe travel time for ith vehicle to travel distance D. That means here you have to write T1 plus T2 plus T6 plus T4 plus T5. Suppose you have taken the n as 5, then there will be T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4 plus T5. That is summation of T. 1 where I equals to 1 and there is summation of n. So thus we can avail the value of specimen speed where the unit is in kilometer per hour. Okay. Now come to the point that is time mean speed. Time mean speed basically VI observed instantaneous speed of ith vehicles kilometer per hour and number of vehicles per hour. That means this is the time mean speed. So there are 4 phases. This is the particular point through which point we are going to calculate or understand this time mean speed. When these all vehicles, that means B, C, D, E, are going to cross this x portion, we will note the time. So in this part, we are stopping our lecture here. In next lecture, we are going to discuss further from this